technology-first organization. This is reflected in our products and services, which are simple, affordable and accessible.
We at Kotak Group are extremely passionate about the way we conceive products and most importantly the way we seamlessly tie in with the customer experience.
Weld's platform vision based on unified wealth interface is to make wealth management accessible to every Indian.
That's why we have onboarded Cherry, because more choices for you as the consumer are always a good thing.
Kotak Cherry allows the investor, you as an investor, to access, compare, select and invest seamlessly across the investment ideas that have been conceived for you, be it mutual funds, international stocks, funds, mutual fund baskets, et al.
Kotak Cherry's focus on bringing curated products, extensive domain experience of decades and holistic approach to investing is a great vision to actually drive capital market participation in India.
Cherry helps us learn more about customer preferences and needs. That helps us curate our future offerings for our customers.
The world of Cherry just got unlocked for you. So just go for it.
Looking forward to Kotak Cherry's product launch and bring in more Indians to capital markets and empower them with more accessible and superlative products around wealth management. Welldesk is super proud to have Kotak Cherry as a platform partner under our unified wealth interface vision.
Well, thank you folks, and we are as excited to get on this journey with enterprising leaders such as you. Because we work with such enterprising partners, we have built many pioneering products. One more such example is mutual fund baskets. Now think of best of all the funds and then sachet it to the retail investment opportunities. There are a host of baskets available to cater to different risk appetites and investment goals for everyone. We can't wait for our clients to try this feature. Now coming to the third key issue that our customers pointed out, lack of open architecture. Most platforms offer restrictions in terms of choice of brokers, choice of banks, and so on and so forth. However, we at Kotak Cherry believe that the best answer to competition is the freedom to choose. We are proud to announce that Kotak Cherry can very soon be used with any broker or any bank account or even UPI. We are working hard on that and will bring full open architecture to the Cherry app very soon. Kotak Cherry is headlined by the group's rich pedigree to top it all, a promise of quality and trust. To sum it up, Kotak Cherry is built on three key differentiators: more comprehensive products, better options, and more profound engagement. All these are woven together along with easy to navigate technology, security, and a clutter-free dashboard. We are working on a customized knowledge sharing module on the app, which should go live very soon in the coming months. As we gain investor trust, we will start to offer subscription-based services for investors seeking a trusted advisor by their side. We opened this platform for testing a few months back. We are now opening it to the public at large. The Kotak Cherry app is available to be downloaded on iOS and Android. I thank you, and before I give it back to Manian for the final cherry on the cake, here's a small demo of the app for all of you.
Welcome to Kotak Cherry. Download the Kotak Cherry app from Play Store or App Store. Sign in using your email and mobile to get ready to invest. Keep your PAN and bank details ready. Follow through these easy steps to complete your safe and secure onboarding. Learn, invest, and manage the world of investing with a whole new experience. Select investments basis your asset class preference. Check popular first steps and know where India is investing. Cherry lets you set up your SIPs in 3 easy steps. Click on the MF section and explore investments. Select your preferred MF and choose the amount. Pay using net banking, wallet or UPI to complete your transaction.
So that was Kotak Cherry, and we can't wait for you to try it. It will truly revolutionize the world of retail investing. We aim to unlock all the features, including an exhaustive personalization, open architecture and diverse investment features in a phased manner by October 2022. And in a year's time, we expect our customer base to be above 1 million on the Kotak Cherry app. Our endeavor has always been to provide the best to our customers. For retail investors, we want to be the one-stop shop catering to their entire investment needs and a partner for achieving their financial goals. Thank you for being a part of this event and looking forward to your questions.
This meeting is being recorded.
Thank you. Now we open the floor for questions. Would request friends from the media to restrict 2 questions at a time, and then we'll come back later after everyone gets their chance. So we have KVS Manian, the whole-time director and member of the Group Management Council with us, and Shrikant Subramanian, the CEO of Kotak Cherry. Kotak CEO designate Kotak Cherry. Sorry, my apologies.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, good afternoon.
Friends, you can raise hands and we will allow you to ask your questions.
Neil Borate has already raised a question. Can you take us through the products on Kotak Cherry one by one?
Shrikant, will you take that?
Sure, Manian. Thanks, Neil, for asking that question. As of now, in Cherry, we've already unlocked the product journey for mutual fund, direct stocks, mutual fund baskets, NPS. These are journeys that have already gone live, and keep a close watch over the next 2-3 weeks. Products such as stock baskets and integrated international offering should hopefully unlock over the next 1 or 2 months, Neil.
Even bonds we are live, Shrikant.
Sorry, yes, bonds and also ETFs.
Yes.
Neil give a chat that he's not able to hear you. The risk of repeating for others. Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, Shrikant, sorry,
Sure.
you could repeat once.
No worries, Neil. I hope you can hear me now. What I was saying is, what is already live on Cherry includes the entire mutual funds, direct stocks, bonds, NPS, mutual fund baskets, REITs. These are already live. As we go forward over the next couple of months, stock baskets and international offering. These are the 2 other products that should soon be launched in Cherry.
Okay. Shrikant, for the FDs, which FDs will you be offering? Kotak's or some other?
So currently, as a fixed deposit, Kotak's fixed deposit is already live, but as part of our overall holistic offering, corporate deposits, we will go live with many other options.
Right. And now this is being offered under KIAL. So therefore, customers of Kotak Bank, distribution customers cannot be your customers. Is that right?
Neil, actually, all customers can avail of these services because within KIAL, we have different services and different licenses. Cherry is not under one particular license alone. Currently, Cherry is a DIY execution platform. So all bank customers included can access the Cherry app with all its features.
Thank you, Neil. We'll just come back to you later. So I'll ask Khushbu to unmute herself and ask a question. Khushbu.
Hi, sir. Khushbu Tiwari here from ET Now. You said that you will be this will be a subscription-based kind of a service for the retail investors. What kind of subscription they'll have to pay on and renewable and whatever? What is the subscription going to be like? And could you also repeat on the targets of your pardon?
No, I said, Khushbu, thanks for your question. But subscription-based journey for us is in the near future, as we mentioned in the initial dialogue. Currently, we are a DIY-enabled platform. When we launch the subscription-based services, we will come out with what is on offer, along with what the subscription fees and some of the other things are.
Anurag, would you like to go?
Nothing much. Thank you.
Namaste, sir. Just in continuation to Khushbu's question only. So you mean to say that today anyone can enroll in this on this platform and can start investing, and for enrollment or to apply here, do we need to be Kotak bank account subscriber also, or anyone? It's completely open platform, anyone can come, enroll and start investing from now onwards only.
So you're absolutely right, Anurag. Any bank customer of any bank can enroll themselves in Kotak Cherry. Kotak Cherry does not ask you to compulsorily open a Kotak bank account for you to do your trading. You to do your investments. You are free to onboard to Cherry, comply with the KYC requirements that Cherry will have, and after that, the world of investments in Cherry is open for you.
And sir, will this be linked with your Kotak Securities app, or it's a completely different standalone application you are providing for the customer?
No, it's a completely standalone native journey. It has got its own app versions in iOS as well as Android, and also its own native website. The focus here is a holistic suite of products, not just restricting to any monoline products, be it mutual funds or stocks. So Cherry will have its own independent and unique journey available for all customers.
Okay, and so the final question on this platform, have you tied up with different research agencies or something where you will be offering that kind of returns or some suggestions you will be offering for your customer?
So Anurag, as we mentioned, it's an open architecture for all point of view. So all products that we launch, there will be multiple counterparties. So AMCs for the purposes of mutual funds, different bond issuers for the purposes of bonds, different corporate deposit issuers. When we move to the offering of stock baskets, we will have different licensed partners, appropriately licensed, with whom we can offer their stock baskets. So currently, whatever we are offering, we are having multiple relationships with counterparties.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. And sir, that subscription thing you will be starting going ahead, but that will take 6-8 months, right, sir?
What are the advantages of this app and how different is it from the banks?
Sorry, I had two questions.
Oh, sorry. No, I think Anurag was asking.
So Anurag, I answered Khushbu, and the answer is the same. We won't put a timeline to it. The whole purpose is that we bring a very strong domain knowledge. So as of now, the subscription-based fees is for the near future. Exact timelines, as I said, as we move along, we will keep all of you posted, but it will be sooner than later.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Anurag.
Srikanth, would you like to take the question on the chat?
Sorry, Srikanth, just one follow-up on my question. If somebody buys direct mutual funds through Kotak Cherry, can they then be offered, because they will be customers of KIL, so then existing customers of Kotak Bank or distribution customers, they can't get direct plans, right?
Sorry, Anil, there was some disturbance. I couldn't fully get your question.
Sorry, should I repeat my question?
Yeah, sure.
So if some
voice is cut actually.
I was muted, sorry, I'll repeat the question.
No.
So I was saying that if somebody is an existing distribution customer of Kotak Bank, they cannot buy direct plans through Kotak Cherry, is that correct?
No, they can. They have a full choice. Kotak Bank, of course, offers its own sets of value-added services, and the investor is free to choose mutual funds, whether from bank along with all its services, or in a DIY mode through Kotak Cherry App.
Achha, that would be through DIY mode, not through investment advice. I see. Okay.
We'll now go to Alex from Bloomberg.
Yeah, hi Srikanth. Congrats on the new initiative. I wanted to know more about the baskets of stocks and the mutual funds you're offering. So who will be curating these equities or mutual funds?
So stock baskets, Alex, as I mentioned, we haven't yet gone live, but when we go live, there will be rightly regulated parties who will unveil their stock baskets on our platform. However, on mutual fund baskets, there have been AMCs who have been very excited to partner and curate their mutual fund baskets and have made it available on the Cherry platform. So these mutual fund baskets are curated by all the licensed AMCs. And as and when these AMCs feel that there is a good mutual fund basket that's available, we will always be open to see whether the platform can offer them.
So as far as I understand, each AMC will be making a basket of their own mutual funds, and it's not a combination of different AMCs.
As of now, no. As of now, it is restricted to each mutual fund AMC, but it is across asset classes. So if an AMC believes that there is the mutual fund which will cut across different asset classes, let's say debt and equity, it could be a combination of that. It could be a combination of feeder funds as long as they are available. So there are multiple schemes within an AMC which they can use to create a basket, and those will be available seamlessly through the Kotak Cherry App.
And I had one more question. It's regarding what is the brokerage rate that you have offering, and how does it compare to Zeruda and Upstock?
So, Alex, we are not a broking platform, as I just mentioned. We are a platform which allows investors to access the whole world of investments. So, when we go live with the open architecture on broking, the investor already will have his or her arrangement with the broker, and basis what the commercial arrangement the investor has with their broker, they can access Cherry at those rates. So if a customer has got zero brokerage arrangement with the broker of their choice, we are not going to add any added friction. They can use that broker account, come to Cherry, use Cherry for its experience of domain and curation, buy the baskets, and have the entire world of investment solutions open to them.
So as of now, have you onboarded any brokerages?
As I said, the stock basket and the open architecture on stock broking is very soon to be launched for us. As I answered to me, the products that are already live does not have stock baskets currently, but it is a very soon to be added feature.
Okay, thank you.
Now we go to Vishwanath Nair.
Hi, I hope my voice is clear. Sorry, Shrikant, I just want to understand, isn't this a very widely available product around the market already in terms of apps or web portals that can be used to invest in a variety of asset classes that are available in the market? Firstly, and secondly, what do you intend? I mean, as it stands, I'm understanding this, it's free to use, right? Am I right in understanding that? As of today, it's free.
So I won't call it free. For example, there are DIY journeys which can be available for free. There are products which are also available for distribution. So it's not a platform which is free. And Vishwanath, you're right on the face of it. It looks like there are a lot of applications which are giving you investment solutions, but we have very carefully thought that there are a couple of vacuum areas which at some stage we hope to sort of solve. One of the big vacuum areas are there are a lot of applications which are using technology for all the right reasons, except that at the end of it, money is a very serious business. So we also believe that coming from a very strong domain domain kind of a plank, we do believe that if we get the right investment solutions, educate investors over a period of time, that there are products besides the very obvious mutual funds and equity stocks, then there is a very strong play where investors can make investment returns over a long period of time. What we do see is that there are lack of applications who come from a very strong plank of established domain, curated solutions, and a one-stop shop for holistic solutions. There are monoline product solutions available, but very few apps where there are fully holistic solutions. So once, as Manian also mentioned in his opening dialogue, once Cherry unfolds its full width of products, you will see the power of holistic approach for an investor to have a full investment solutions available.
All right. The second part of my question was that.
Vishwanath, I just wanted to add to that. While there are apps, like you said, there are many apps out there, but usually what we have found out by our own surveys of customers is that even now most customers are using multiple apps to do their investment. For certain products they go to some place, for some other they go to other, and still they do not have a proposition which is a holistic, all-in-one kind of an application. And that's at least our research finding. And therefore we think there is a great future in holistic, single place, one super app for investments.
Okay. The second part of my question was that you said about 1 million customers in a year. So what exactly do you intend to do with these customers? Is wealth management a sort of entry point for you to have probably other parts of the Kotak group offered to them as products and services?
You may want to take that.
Vishwanath, Cherry will have a business model of its own. So we think the business of being in investments for these customers will be the primary business of Cherry. Of course, there is always alliances possible, and that alliance is not restricted to Kotak Bank or Kotak Group. We are happy to make alliances outside the group where we can offer the Cherry proposition to them and find alliances the other way where other people's propositions can be offered to the Cherry customers. So we are, like we said earlier, it's an open architecture platform. So while it will of course capitalize on and leverage on the group's customers, but it will not be limited by either the group's products or the group's customers.
No, my question was, what would these products look like? Is it largely investment focused, or would you say loans, deposits, things like that?
Right now, the focus of the this business is going to be investments. Over a period of time, of course, we'll evaluate whether those other products should be introduced. But as on today, our focus is to make this an investment-focused app.
All right, thanks.
Manian and Shrikant, Mr. Manika Vasagam has got 3 questions she's put up in the chat. What are the advantages of this app? How it differs from other banks? And third question is, recently a private bank mutual fund managers have indulged in fraudulent transaction. How safe is Cherry?
Let me ask Shrikant to answer the first 2, and the last one I think cannot be the matter of this discussion today. All we can say is, as Cherry, we will select products with due care and diligence, as we have done all through these years, and we will take into account all aspects while making those selections and curating those products. The first 2 I would ask Shrikant to take.
Yeah, sure, Manian. In fact, the first 2 has been.
What are the advantages of this app? How it is different from other banks or other financial apps?
So,
what is the uniqueness of Cherry?
Yeah, sure, Rohit. So I think instead of getting what others are offering, I think the uniqueness of Cherry stands on the 3 large pillars on which Cherry will be founded. I think, as Manian had rightly summed up in his initial dialogue, Cherry is a culmination of the deep domain experience of Kotak Group on the matter of investments, combined with a very strong digital and technology enablement, which will help investors access the world of investment solutions. The 3 unique propositions or pillars on which Cherry is founded is that we feel that most of the solutions available are a very, very supermarket, do-it-yourself kind of a platform. While we are starting with a do-it-yourself journey, but we are very mindful of the fact that we have to give investors very selected and curated options for their multiple investment choices. So the first pillar of the plank will be a very curation-led kind of an approach. Second, we also feel that in the matter of finance or investments and money, domain experiences will matter a lot, and especially in macro environments such as this. It will be very important for people with deep experience on domain to come and actually make some of the right calls for investors. Example, very few people talk about bonds or debt mutual funds or REITs, and we want to make it a very domain-led experience for investment. Last, as we also both of us mentioned, I think holistic is going to be a very strong feature for us. We don't want to take 1 or 2 products and just talk about it. We want to essentially let the larger part of Indian investors to get a one-stop solution for multiple products. There are products such as REITs, which are very, very handy products which are available till perpetuity. There are products such as ETF, low-cost ETF, available at a fraction of a cost, and does pack a punch in terms of a very efficient product. So it is about curation, domain, holistic, and on top of that, it will be a very open architecture kind of a platform. So I think if we are able to walk this path, there will be a very strong, unique identity that Cherry will have. All of this will be at a very strong technology interface so that the customer will get a seamless execution end-to-end in Cherry.
Okay, Shrikant, if it's fine with you,
Rohit,
yeah.
I would like to add, from Kotak's point of view, like Shrikant mentioned, that this is a situation where the group has deep experience in this domain, wealth management as a domain. We are a large player in the private banking area. We are a large player in the what is called the priority banking area, and the group sees great opportunity in taking this proposition down to the mass affluent category. So that is number 1. And second, we think this is a problem that can be solved. This is not a technology problem to be solved. This is an investment and money management problem to be solved. That's the problem to be solved. Technology is a great enabler in this, and we feel that we are uniquely placed where we have the domain expertise of investment products, and we have digital capabilities of the group, and we also the success that we have had in digital banking makes us more enthusiastic about our digital capabilities. So it's a combination of digital capabilities and wealth management domain. And from our point of view, the way we look at it is, if we have to take it to the mass affluent, the model to serve the focus on scale, the focus on the way to serve these customers has to be different. And the way we look at it is, technology is a great enabler in doing that, but we want to create an autonomous unit which will go out and serve these customers without being bound by the past rules of serving customers at the private banking and the priority banking area. And we think these customers look for investment opportunities but are really underserved, and through Cherry we think we can target this segment, and we are probably very well positioned to do that.
So money is justified to split this onion. Will it be customized? How will the app, like when you're going to give me curated investment options, if it's not AI and ML this thing, and as you rightly said that each will have its own risk reward appetite. My risk reward will be different from my somebody who's 25-30. So is a customization when you go migrate to the subscription model, will the advice for my investment be unique and subject depending on this thing, or it's a browsing I have to do from what's available on the shop and then I take the decision?
Right. Shrikant, you want to take that?
So Rohit, as we mentioned, there'll be multiple journeys. There'll be journeys which will cater to investors who are happy with being given a choice, and they browse and they come and take what they want. So we don't want to call out for investors and say that there is only one way to do things. So it will service multiple investors. Also, we did mention that as we move forward into subscription-based model, the reason why we are taking time to do that is also we understand that there will be usage of technology, whether it's in terms of rule-based machine learning or maybe even advanced AI. All of that is being worked upon in the background to see that how does one use technology to give a very personalized service to investors. So as we move forward, there will be progression in terms of services being offered to investors from a pure DIY come have a journey of decluttering what all is available to getting a straight shot into what curated solutions are, to maybe as we move forward have a subscription-based advisory model which will embrace all that technology has to offer, both to personalize and also to package all that we have done so far in a seamless manner to the consumer. So all that is in the offering. So as we move forward, you will see some of these unveiling in a very sequential manner by us.
Yeah, Rohit, what we have launched now is what we call the minimum viable product, MVP, and you will see progression from this month on month. We will add new features to this proposition, and therefore it is a work in progress, and it will remain a work in progress for some time.
Surely looks like very exciting things. Khushbu Tiwari has got a question. What kind of revenue targets do you have, and how much investment would go to build the Cherry platform from the group?
Yeah, I'll take that. So right now we think there is a problem to solve here, right, for a customer. Customers are looking for a solution to the problem, and we have conviction that if we find the right way to solve a customer's problem, there will be revenue to be made, and that's the conviction with which we are going. So I would say early days to talk about revenue models. We do have some revenue models internally, but I would say probably it will keep changing every month, every 2 months, every quarter, every half year, and we will talk about it at a suitable time on the revenue models for this business. As on investment, you will obviously see that as our year-end accounts get published, it will be obvious to you. Right now, we wouldn't like to talk about it.
Any more questions, friends?
If we don't have any questions, Mahesh, Okay, there's a Vimukt Dave. First, just wanted to understand what Cherry kind of tools investors need.
Sorry, I missed
Rohit,
that
I couldn't hear you clearly.
I couldn't hear properly.
Vimukt Dave has got a question. Just want to understand why Cherry kind of tools investors would need. Why investors would need Cherry as a tool for investment?
Right. Srikanth, you can take.
That's Vimukt Dave.
Yeah, sure. No, Vimuk, thanks for the question. But as we mentioned, we are providing a solution where we are seeing a very strong need gap for a large set of investors. First-time investors to the market. We all have ways to slot investors basis their age or either as millennial or Gen Z. And we believe that investing is a very serious business. While, of course, there is a lot of noise around quick investing, but at the heart of it, investing is a serious business. And we take our overall responsibility seriously. We believe that first-time investors will have a big use case to have somebody who's got a deep domain to guide them how to move forward as things move forward. So that is one customer segment who could find value in a tool like Cherry. There could be informed investors who would feel that something coming from a brand which is an established house like Kotak, they would feel more comfortable dealing and executing their transactions through the Cherry app. So there are multiple reasons why different investors, as we mentioned, that we have journeys catering to multiple different user requirements, not restricting only to one particular user segment alone.
We would want to thank everyone for taking their time out to attend the launch of Kotak Cherry. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Manian. Thank you, Cherry. Thank you, Srikanth.